Hello and welcome to my channel on human design. Thank you very much to all the viewers who congratulated me for uploading my 200th video last week. Thank you. It took a lot of determination, which brings me to the topic of today's talk. I received a lovely letter from a viewer that is off to, she's 74, she's going to be 75, and she is determined to walk the Camino, go on that pilgrimage route. You know, good for her. She's been sedentary for some time, and this inspiration to actually move her body and go along a path that would be interesting and expand her and bring her greater strength, I really applaud. So well done, Carol, and I wish you luck with that. Go for it. And Carol mentioned this to me because she loved the 46th gate that is in the sun at this moment, which is really the topic for today. It's the gate of the determination of self. It is one of those very important keys to success. It is in the G center. It is an aspect of self. It is the character that is built up from the determination to go through whatever you need to go through, to stay with what you really want to devote your energy to. It's a very interesting gate, and it's one that the more we look into it, the more we can see it's an attribute if you have it. And if you don't have it, it is still a principle of success. So going into it, I think is going to be very useful for everyone. The first and the second lines of the 46 are about the dedication that is necessary to the creative process, whatever that may be. In the second line, it is the dedication that even can offend others because you are so into it. Think what that is. It's really about being dedicated and determined to stay with what you are here to be involved with, how you are going to expand yourself in this life, and being dedicated to that, whatever it may be. It's about staying with the success that comes from you being dedicated, being determined with whatever it is, and eventually breaking through to being recognized for that. You know, staying with the creative rhythm, staying with it, pacing with it, no matter what comes to you. Saying no to restrictive commitments so that you have the time to be able to be determined in whatever it is that you're doing. This is what brings success. And it brings success because it's expanding you as a character. It's something that you can love to do. It's something that you would do even if you weren't being paid for. Now, some people may say it's about the passion, follow your passion. Well, no, this is different. This is the determination to stay with the process. And the process is abstract. The process is dealing with the ebbs and flows of life. It is, after all, being in the body. It is the love of the body. It is the body that experiences the life. And all kinds of things happen in life, of course. But it's a determination to come back again and again and again to what you're really determined to be involved with. And that's the key, to understand that there are cycles in life and it just is the way it is. And yet to realize, despite all that, despite all it takes to live in the life and live in the body, to see that you are in the right place at the right time when you are determined in a particular endeavor that fulfills and expands you. And to relax in that. It is, in that sense, a gate of success. But it can also be a gate of failure. If you hook on to someone who is determined, you know, and you get somewhere with them because you're hanging on to them, yeah, you know, you get so far, but you don't build your character. If you think so much about how successful you're going to be, and get lost in that, trying to be seen as a success before you've achieved it, well, that's not going to get you anywhere either. It's easy to get caught in the dream of where you can rise to without actually having the determination to achieve it. And this is what happens to many people. They get lost in the dream. They get lost in the dream. They have a little bit of success, and then already it's like, oh, I'm going to be here, I'm going to be there, but it never happens because the determination to stay with that success, to keep on going with it, is not there. So it's something to really think about in that sense. One example would be to use the keynote of the love of the body in this gate to think about what it's like when you're stretching. You're stretching your neck, you're kind of moving your neck in ways that if you do it repeatedly, your neck is going to get looser, it's going to get freer. If you're exercising regularly, the body will benefit. The body will become stronger, it will become more subtle. If that's your determination, then you will benefit from that. And if you're good at it, you'll benefit from it because other people will want to learn from how you've done that, if that's your thing. I mean, I have this gate in me. I have the full channel, the 2946, but the health side of it has never been what I'm determined to stay with. Luckily for me, I've had people around in my life for a very long time, in one place or another, in one situation or another, that kind of give me good advice that I follow for a while. When I follow the health advice, it's like almost like, yes, I'm following a rule. I will do my best, but I'm not determined to stick with it because I feel good most of the time. So it's not my thing. And yet, of course, I know that when I do it, I benefit from it. What we're looking for is something that you are really, really determined to stay with, something that will grow you as you do it. In my work in human design over the last 28 years, I've grown as a person. I've grown in so many different ways through my encounters with so many different people, through going so deeply in so many different ways. I love human design. I am determined to stay with it. And in my business process, I'm prepared and determined to keep growing that if I am still growing in it. As you can see, I haven't stopped. And the only reason I haven't stopped is because I love it. And I'm determined to stay with it because it brings success for me and it brings success for others. And I'm here to help others as well. The large heading, the brown heading on this gate, is good fortune that may be perceived as the result of serendipity, but derives from effort and dedication. It is the effort and the dedication to what will really move you to get your act together that you need to stay with. That's it. That's it. It could be something really obscure that hardly anybody knows about. But like human design was when I started, but if you stay with it and it expands you and you succeed because of that, it's a hexagram of pushing upward. It's like this character that will not be stopped, that keeps on going, that keeps on going, that keeps on going, that keeps on going. That's what brings success, that determination. So whether you've got it or not, think of it as a framework for success, one of these key secrets that all successful people will be part of, because it is one of the laws of human design. It is one of the laws of life. So I hope that has inspired you and made you think about certain things in your own life. And if you have enjoyed it, please like, share, and subscribe. And I shall be back again very soon with something completely different. Bye-bye for now.